Welcome back to another podcast here at Lounging with John. Glad to be here with you guys. Be sure to follow us on Twitter, which is Lounge with John. And you can keep up with all of our updates, announcements, videos, whatever might be going on. I'm always putting it through on Twitter, talking about different things. And right now we're going to have a little bit of news. I was listening to some stuff going on with North Korea, as we all are trying to pay attention to it. And then some of us really don't want to hear about it because of the seriousness that is behind all this. And, you know, I'm not a person about drama. I don't like, you know, all the fighting and all that stuff. But I do voice my opinion. I think that's one of the things that people like about my channel is when I feel that it's necessary for me to voice my opinion about different things, I do it. So anyways, I just want to play this real quick for you guys. And then I'm going to kind of just talk about it a little bit. So let me get it situated where I wanted to get it before. Alright, we'll just do this here. Here we go.
President Donald Trump warned North Korea should not make any more threats or...
They will be met with fire and fury.
But North Korea has made more threats. The state news agency distributed this video of a mass protest in Pyongyang against the latest round of UN sanctions on North Korean exports. And in a statement, the commander of the North Korean Military Strategic Force called Donald Trump's fire and fury comments nonsense. He said the president failed to grasp the grave situation and that sound dialogue is not possible with such a guy bereft of reason and only absolute force can work on him. He outlined detailed plans to be finalized in days for the simultaneous launch of 4 Hwasong-12 intermediate-range ballistic missiles into waters just off the U.S. territory of Guam.
Any type of an attack would not be successful, and yet at the same time, an attack on the Marianas, an attack on Guam, would be considered an attack on the United States and would be met with overwhelming force.
The North Korean plan would see the missiles flying over the Japanese mainland. That hasn't happened since 1998.
Our government has been preparing for various possible situations that may call for the evacuation or protection of our citizens.
Secretary Suga says the Japanese government supports Trump's assertion that all options are on the table.
If North Korea were to carry out its plan, the options for a U.S. response would range from allowing the missile launches to go ahead to attempting to intercept them using the THAAD missile defense system on Guam, or even a preemptive strike against the launch sites in North Korea. Analysts say that last option would likely prompt the North Koreans to respond with artillery attacks against this city, Seoul, home to 10 million people.
The South Korean National Security Council held an emergency meeting, and the Joint Chiefs of Staff issued this warning.
If North Korea conducts provocation in defiance of our military's grave warning, it will confront the strong and firm response of our military and the U.S.-South Korea alliance.
And there was this reassurance from the U.S. Secretary of State.
I think Americans should sleep well at night. I have no concerns about this particular rhetoric of the last few days. I think the president, again, as commander-in-chief, I think he felt it necessary to issue a very strong statement directly to North Korea.
It's clear North Korea heard the message. What happens next is what is keeping many up at night. Kathy Novak, Al Jazeera, Seoul.
So it's a serious deal, guys. And, you know, this is what I think about it. And this is the way I see it. North Korea, they have been saying different things for a while now. They were going to do this. They were going to do that. But here's the problem. Everything that they've said, they've been showing action to. They said that they would continue to do their missile testing. What did they do? They continued. They said they would continue to test until they get it right. They continued to test until they got it right. And now they got it right. Now they got small enough nukes that they can put on these missiles they've been testing at any minute. There's also rumors saying that there's at least 60 already set up. Now again, that's just rumor. And now, as we look at all this, we also got to realize that these people they're sick-minded, and Kim is all about power. And he knows what would happen if he was to shoot off a nuke. He knows the reality behind that. He knows that he will be done for. Guys, no questions at all in my mind would I ask if we have enough power to take care of North Korea, because I think we do. But the problem with all this falls back to, if we go in and we attack a lot of innocent people, their lives will be taken. Look how many people we have in South Korea. Then look at Guam. Look how many people we have in Guam. I do think that Kim will be shooting them missiles at Guam. I do think he will. I don't have the report right here in front of me, but there was already a report released of them loading some missiles onto a boat. Now, some say, well, maybe he's just playing the scare tactic. I don't think so. How long are we going to be allowing this cry wolf thing happen? Like Donald Trump said, something's got to be done. We can't continue to ignore this. These guys do not need to have nuclear weapons in their possession. By no means. They're not responsible. They're too rebellious. It's a sad situation. There's a lot of innocent people that's also in North Korea. Would I ever want to see innocent people die? Of course not. But I'm almost like, you know what? It's going to come down to that. They would have no mercy on our country. We can't have mercy on theirs either. North Korea's got to be stopped. And they've got to be taken out of commission. Leave your comments below. Let me know what you think. I'm going to be keeping my eye on this real close because, guys, it's going to happen soon. Real soon. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to listen to this podcast. And again, be sure to follow us on Twitter, Lounge with John. Also, if you're not subscribed to our channel here on YouTube, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. And be sure to like and share and help us get our podcasts and videos out to other people. Guys, thank you, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you for listening to Lounging with John here on Spreaker and YouTube. Be sure to follow us on Twitter, Lounge with John. And until next time, stay safe, take care, and God bless America.